And welcome back to Resident Evil 7. We've finished up with the main campaign, so now let's take a look at some of the extras.
Oh, dude, there's a carnival of DLCs, a veritable rodeo of DLCs. I love it.
There is so much.
Just an entire barn fight of DLCs.
We're gonna start. Well, okay. There's like 5 different DLC things here, but we're gonna start with banned footage.
There's just so many.
Have left many residents in some of the
Why are you doing this?
That's not canon. Or maybe it is, I don't know.
The pretties my little girl is giving me!
I don't think I've seen any of this.
Yeah, how can we know what is and isn't canon anymore? Look at how many of these there are in the sub-menu of DLCs.
We'll just have to check. There are 4 tapes here, and we're gonna start with the last one, Daughters. The original plan was to do this as the beginning of like episode 12, but as you can tell by the video length, that was a bit much to do as a video intro.
Yeah, it turned out to be a little bit longer than we remembered it being. But hey, that's a good thing because, hey, there's a rainstorm at the Baker farm, and Zoe needs to put a shirt on so that she can help out her family bail out water from the basement. Gonna get all moldy down there.
I don't know why the Bakers bought a house with a basement in Louisiana.
I don't know why the Baker's house is taking so long to load.
In today's top news, record-breaking rainfall from this week's hurricane looking to come to a close tomorrow morning as the storm moves on. Out in the Gulf, reports of a missing ship have rescue crews combing the coast. We'll have the details on that search shortly. But first, record rain over the past few days has left many residents in some of the parishes knee-deep in floodwaters. On radar, we can see the system moving along to the northeast, losing strength as it goes. And by tomorrow morning, we should be home
Any
free
news on the
and
damage
out of
from the
rain
storm?
Here in
They haven't said.
Marguerite, open up. Found another one.
I'm coming. Oh. Oh, she's so young.
Yeah, how's our other guest?
Sleeping, poor thing.
Well, I say let him. He'll be okay here for a few days, at least while till we can get him into town.
Zoe, go get some fresh clothes from the laundry room, okay? Oh, looks like there's some sort of oil spill or something.
Yes.
Let's get this poor girl some fresh clothes and into a warm bed. We'll put her in Lucas's old room.
Oh, come on, can't you put her somewhere else?
Oh, Lucas, you just hush. You've long outgrown that room. Always wanted to run a bed and breakfast.
You got your big break, didn't you? Get her to bed. I'll put some soup on. Ugh. Good night for soup, don't you think? Excuse me, look at Lucas.
She's so real. That's such a real old lady movement. Whoever motion captured Marguerite did an excellent job. Huh. That's probably not a significant date.
It's probably nothing.
He's going back to watching Let's Plays while he waits for dinner to be ready. Yeah, I just called you out. If you're doing that watching this video, good for you. I hope you're not like Lucas. Why does that say new underwear for Jack?
Go on, take that girl some clean clothes.
I mean, he probably needed new underwear.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Never mind. They've probably lived here a long time, such that his underwear has just worn away to nothing.
Wait, is Marguerite baking the soup?
That's right. Marguerite is a chef, a cook. Why? Are you saying she's some kind of baker?
I mean, that's not where I was going. I was more, I don't know, I thought soup would be on the stovetop and not in the oven.
Well, I mean, she might have like something else going on in the oven.
I guess.
Anyway, we're just gonna take a peek around the Baker house before we hit the laundry room.
Over here. Open up.
I'm on my way, Officer Deputy.
We're gonna open up the garage, and Officer Deputy is gonna be in there, and he's just gonna be like, you know what? Welcome to the DLC, Officer Deputy. I'm glad you and Zoe are gonna bust out of the Baker estate, which is definitely going to happen. I mean, consider where we find Zoe in the main game. She definitely gets away. Not that anything's gonna go wrong, but I mean, you are poking around in the garage when you were told to go get the clothes for that little girl.
I just wanted to see the garage before it got all, like, screwy and, on fire.
That is, you know, it does look relatively normal. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that Southern family car that they have because that's absolutely, I've seen a billion of those. They're everywhere. You are given one if you move to Louisiana.
And you know the entire engine was actually in the vehicle instead of suspended from the ceiling?
Yeah, they must have changed some things before Ethan got here.
So this that drawer is locked, so we'll have to come back for that later. And Zoe has a Zippo lighter in her pocket.
Well, I mean, she's a rebel, but you know, with a heart of gold or a heart of coal, you know, things that start fires. It's a good thing we have a little arsonist here, because she and Lucas have something in common as siblings. And you know, it's good to have things in common with Lucas, I've heard. Ethan's got a ton of them.
Are we sure about that?
What do you mean? You don't want to be like Lucas? He's such a whiz kid. He's so good with technology. And I mean, Zoe, right? She's such a delinquent living out there in that trailer aside from her family, just like... The trailer's out there if you look out the window. She was already doing that before the game. Look at her poking through other people's things like some kind of video game protagonist. You haven't learned anything. You are still Ethan. You have not shifted your personality to be Zoe. You are not in her shoes. You have infested Zoe's head.
It's almost like she's infected with something controlling her.
What do you mean? I would never hint at that. Especially because that little girl is actually out cold. She seems to have been out cold from some kind of oil spill or a boat explosion, or 10 explosions as it were.
There were so many explosions.
Why the hell is that hook there? Okay, actually, why isn't that hook there when Ethan comes here?
Clean clothes. Okay. Laundry room.
You know, I do the same thing. I mutter to myself what my objective is when I'm not doing it.
God, I do too. That's such a normal human thing.
Yeah.
And hey, look, all the furniture and shit isn't in the way. So, you did what I hoped you would do. You can look out and see, like, the actual front end of the house from there.
Yep.
That fucking hallway is blocked with shit. Oh, here comes Jack. Oh, never mind. He didn't break through the wall this time. He likes to surprise his family members that way. But yeah, you can look outside.
Real good
it's
at
really
repairing
cool.
the drywall.
You know what? That's actually true. So if you look at the wall, it does seem like he has busted through it before because there's like a Looney Tunes cartoon outline. All right, let's bring this kid some clothes for tomorrow. Nice and fluffy looking too.
Yup.
Yeah, I noticed the stinky socks aren't there this time.
Yeah, what a rip. How come Zoe can't smell the stinky socks? We got those molded dumping ass for Ethan and Mia, but like Zoe doesn't have anything in common with the protagonists. Lone wolf over here. Hey, so this is a weird way to get back to your family room?
Yeah, I got curious to see if, like, you could just, like, you know, go down here. And, you know, you can.
And you were really interested in that insulation, jeez.
You know what? He's trying to give Zoe asbestos poisoning so that she dies before the events of the game. Good for you, ChaosArgate.
No,
How do we know
Argate,
that
you can't do that. You'll create a time paradox.
Hey, bro, it'll be okay. He's actually created several by this point. That is a really detailed underside of this basement, though. Like, it's... People don't really look up at ceilings in video games, and sometimes they're very intricately designed.
Yeah, they really are. Anyway, I was legitimately kind of lost because it's so dark.
I mean,
But hey,
it is.
We found the lockpick. It's down there.
Dude, I saw you knock over those cans. You're so tempted every time, right?
Yup.
There's a pile of cans. It must be knocked over. Oh my god.
Wow, that's...
Zoe, she can't be in those dirty clothes all night.
Yeah, Mom, we're going.
She's gonna be wet like a dish rag. You're gonna have to wring her out.
Honey, please get her cleaned up and into some dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It was half on the water last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
How on fire is it on a scale of no to yes? You can't use that here.
Nope.
What are you trying to find
Wait.
What are you trying to find a body from someone who's been killed by some kind of serial killer?
I just want to go up to the ladder.
Well, Zoe is not allowed to, like, you heard that, you read the notes in Lucas's room in the main playthrough. Listen, he doesn't like people going up there, especially Zoe. He just likes to look at her in the shower. Speaking of which, here, kid, have a bath. Put this kid in the bathtub over there.
All right, little girl. Let's get you cleaned up.
They're mine now.
What?
You know what? Kind of her to shut the door. That was very nice of her. Oh, she got gribbly as hell.
They start so young.
Daddy? Is the power out? Was there a lightning strike?
Yeah, like, we haven't actually seen what moldy children look like, I guess. We got a face full of it just now. Maybe she's like Officer Deputy, and we're going to see gribbly Evelyn. She's just gonna, like, she's just gonna have a molded head coming out of the top of her head so she can sneak into movie theaters.
All right, so, yeah, let's, investigate and see,
Where'd that little girl get to?
see if we can find Evelyn.
You know what? That's a pretty good prompt, Zoe. Hey, look at that bath full of water in there.
It was full of water earlier.
What was that?
Well, it's also full of water when Ethan gets there, but, you know, the water level sunk a little bit, let's say. Oh man, we missed the action! No!
Lucas? What happened? Are you okay?
Oh, he ain't breathing. That motherfucker is dead! Damn it!
God damn it.
I'm really upset that we missed the moment where Lucas gets thrown over a table by a child.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Same.
You really love to keep looking at that bottle. It's like the gun over the mantelpiece in Act 1.
It's just, I really thought I could go pick it up at this point.
I know. I know. That's right. All their will.
Mama, is that you?
Zoe, come look. Come see her gift. Look at all the pretties my little girl is giving me! Kiss me, lover!
What the hell? Get to the garage! Get some rope! Go, now!
Oh boy.
Oh, get out of my way, Jack!
That sucks. It sucks.
Yep.
It sucks that we don't get more time with the normal bakers because that happens.
Don't you make me do something I'll regret.
Oh, Jack. He's trying so hard to keep his wife from vomiting bugs all over the house. They just got it treated by the HVAC.
Yeah, I honestly wish we could have seen more of the non-gribbly bakers, because I'm at least interested in like how they lived their lives.
Yeah, that was a common complaint about this DLC, right? Is that it's a decent length, but most of the length is Zoe escaping the fucking crazy shit going on. There's not a whole lot of just the bakers being normal people, which is what people expected it would be. And it just isn't, sadly.
Stop it!
Don't you worry. It's a whole lot worse than it looks. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and your mother's pretty fucking close to meeting him right now. She wants me to do this. I have to show her how to hold her. She wants us all to show her our love.
Daddy!
You don't want to disappoint her now, do you? We can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Your new sister, Eve. When I ask for rope, I expect to get rope. I'm just gonna have to teach you a lesson.
Daddy! What's gotten into you?
While you're under my roof, you'll do as I say you hear me.
Get away!
Thank you for sticking around for the whole animation there. This game rules. I love that not Gribbly Jack is scarier than Gribbly Jack. That is fucking scary as hell. You know, just
Yes.
walking after you like that.
It's terrifying. Also, there was no getting out of that.
Check out how he has one messed up eye and one normal eye. Oh, Jack. You're a Resident Evil enemy now.
Daddy, stop! Oh! Why are you doing this?
Now what's the matter, honey? Don't you want to play with your new sister?
She is.
It's her nap time.
So yeah, it's time to get chased by Jack again.
Hey, you know what? Everything old is new again. By which I mean you're a new Zoe now. Congratulations, I guess. You have another chance to make things right and canonize this DLC.
When I ask for rope, I expect to get rope.
So yeah, as the tooltip helpfully informs us, we can use the rope to just lock up that door.
The fucked up part though, I think, is that the game, I don't know if the game does tell you that until you die. I don't know.
I did not realize you could do that until the tooltip told you.
Yeah.
And also, you gotta get a fork to remove these boards.
It is so fun to be like chased around the room by Jack while you're trying to like frantically like mash on the boards to get the nails out. Like, if you don't know that rope can tie that door, you can still win. But Jack's gonna be in the room. What?
Oh, we don't get to see. Oh.
Hey, you want to see something fun?
Oh, we do get to. Oh.
Man, sure is interesting how Jack carried Lucas by the foot like that, huh?
Gotta get out of here.
He did it real fast too.
Yeah, he sure did. He's got a lot of strength in him. Almost like he could carry someone over his shoulder while doing that too. Oh my god!
So yeah, we've given Jack the slip for now, and now we gotta give Marguerite the slip.
I wouldn't say you
hate
did give
this
Jack the
part.
slip.
Yeah,
He's busy with Lucas.
Yeah, there you go. He's preoccupied. I also hate this part.
Comes first is what I say.
So we need to make our way downstairs and into the little section with the kitchen, the laundry room, that part of the house.
yeah, there's no statue there, is there?
Oh, it's there.
Oh.
But
Well, we gotta go back to the other room and get the other shotgun. See if Jack will give it to us.
yeah, and you don't want to go in there in this DLC because she's probably gonna catch you.
Yeah, this is a hell of a choke point. If she decides to just camp around here for a while, like there's not much you can do, because you have to go down one of those two staircases that meets in the middle. So if she's there, you could just kind of like walk in a circle there, and it's like, Marguerite, I know you love your daughter, but you gotta give her some distance.
I found the best time to go down is when she's like doing that little dance in the statue room over there.
Yeah, that seems like when they intend for you to book it, because she seems to do that every time she goes in there. There's something about the pillaging of the Native American people really just makes her cackle. She must be from the South.
But yeah, she can take an absurdly long time to get into that room sometimes.
Yep.
It fucking sucks.
I guess on the bright side, I love that every single one of her lines essentially like is, aha, I found you! Ah, shit, I didn't. Just to scare the player.
Yup. Just gonna get over here.
Ah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong. Mama. Stay away. Don't touch her. Don't hurt my family.
I don't understand, Mama. What's going on?
Here, take it.
Don't worry, Mama. I'll go get help.
Well, I don't know that guy, but he looks like an asshole. Man, Marguerite, that was, you know what? Very noble of her. Like, I actually like that. I wish there had been more of that as well. The Bakers, like, you know, they love their family. That's their thing.
But you know, then the Gribblies take over. Hi, Jack.
Oh boy.
They love their family so much, they're trying to corral you for a group family hug. I love Jack raising the roof there.
Oh. You always did like that.
I saw you crawl in there earlier in this DLC, young lady.
Shut up! You ain't real!
Oh, Jack's fighting it too. That's... Ooh.
It
Yeah,
sucks.
they both are.
I mean, he's not doing as great of a job as Marguerite was, but...
The voice acting for the Bakers is just really good. It's just really, really good. They sell the fact that these people have recently become crazy Texas Chainsaw Massacre people. They weren't always that way, as in those films. They, you know, the implication in those films is that those families were always crazy, fucked up, and inbred and all of that. As far as I know, these people aren't inbred, but they also weren't always crazy.
Anyway, now that the Gribblies are taking over, we can actually take the broken bottle. Neither that or the fork are weapons, though.
Oh, I was gonna say, which one was the better melee weapon, but...
Neither.
Well, I mean, neither of those are a fucking pocket knife, so they're actually better. They're better weapons, even though you can't even use them.
Yeah, so we gotta make our way to the garage now to use the car.
Oh my
boy.
god, hey bro! So daddy's home.
Yep. Also, I apologize for this footage being incredibly dark and basically impossible to watch.
I found you.
Well, I mean, this part is really difficult because there's only really like a circle for Jack to walk in. Like you essentially have to juke him in order to get out of here. Because you may remember, we need to go to the garage. And we've hit that button a few times now.
I'm
Yup.
guessing we have to hit it, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this
boy.
place is pretty old. This is a pretty old place, so...
Open, you piece of shit.
Zoe! I've been looking for you.
Daddy! Stop it!
Oh, now this is how you hurt somebody.
Ah!
Oh, that is... Oh, boy.
Oh my god! This game rules!
Okay, let's go, let's bail.
Oh my god, sorry, Jack!
Come on.
What? You just up and leave us?
Don't you want to meet your little sister?
Now you're just being rude! Now!
Wait, that's not how it happened.
Yeah, so that was the bad ending.
Look at that fucking slouch on the left. This is the strangest thing about this, is that there are two endings in Daughters. Why? I mean, not only are there multiple ways to game over, you also can get an ending and have to play it from the start again, which you sure do have to do.
Yep. So, if we
Run
want
your face into that goddamn basin, you know you want to.
No.
It's so tempting.
Also, why did the Bakers just not have a shower curtain or anything?
It's so grimy.
Anyway, we want to use the lockpick up here if we want to get to the true ending. Don't worry about not getting the small or the broken bottle. That actually does not matter the slightest if you're going for the true ending.
And also, it's horrifying. I can't believe that. Oh my god, it's an eyeball, this fucking thing. It's an eye. You're putting it in the eye socket. I can't believe this game. This is the best game ever. Look, it's very clearly an eyeball. Thanks, Lucas.
So yeah, we have to go to the attic.
Ah, you're gonna get the toy shotgun and you're gonna use it to hold them up, because in the dark, they'll think it's a real one. I like that this is all slightly different. Like, but I like that you could tell, hey, yeah. You could tell Lucas has been up to some interesting stuff.
He uses the same password for his phone and his computer.
And also, he needs to get a damn screen protector.
Yeah, he does.
And come back to life.
So here is his fuck you list, where he airs his grievances about people getting on his case for being a sleazebag.
This is important. This is important. Not the thing about him looking at Zoe doing yoga. Behind that, look at the face on the computer. You remember that face. It'll be relevant later.
Yeah, well.
Also, there you go. Finally, after all this time, there's the note that we've been mentioning. Lucas has a fuck you list, and one of the people he wants to fuck you is the daughter, Zoe. I told you there was a reason this is called Daughters.
Anyway, if we slip behind the boards there and into this little box, we can get one of the dog head reliefs.
Yes, so ChaosArgate didn't look at it because he was sneaking around the crazy old lady, but if you go over to the front door, one of the dog heads is in. One of them is not. I think the second one might also be in.
Yeah, 2 of them are in. We just need to find the third one, and then we can go out that way. One of my failed runs of this actually was me going over to the door, but I didn't realize that I would need the Cerberus head.
Yep, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but it's great because clearly, I mean, look, the head looks like it's in the door. Like surely they did the white dog head for a reason.
Yeah.
Just to fool you into thinking you could leave, and then you walk up and it's like, ah, damn it. Go, Zoe, go.
This can't be real.
Canonize your trauma.
Anyway, off to the trailer.
Again, I'm surprised you decided to make a trailer for this, given that it's already over. Or perhaps it's just beginning.
Yup.
Hey, who's that?
We'll go take a look at that person later. Just, you know,
well,
they
said they were bringing in someone else with the little girl. From
that's
some
right.
kind of oil spill or something?
Oh. Right, that makes sense.
Boy, she sure does have a habit of leaving messages that aren't read, telling people to forget about her.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
There you have it. That's how Zoe knows about the D-series stuff in the main game. Well done,
Yep.
Zoe. You canonized the trauma.
Yeah, and there's just one of those little things to make the serum with right there.
Yep. Hey, it's good that... Oh, it's good that this unknown lady managed to get it here. I'll just hold on to that until video like 7 or 8. Dude, I love that that's clearly like, it's gotta be a limb. No, this one's called Daughters.
I think I fell asleep.
Well, well, now, look who has decided to join us.
Wake up and smell the shitty coffee, Zoe.
Lucas.
You okay, dear? There was a lot of excitement from that storm last night.
I'm fine. I had the weirdest dream last night. There was this little girl.
Well, now, after breakfast, Lucas and I are going to have a look around and see if the storm did any damage. You two should have a look around the house.
That's a good idea, Jack. You remember the last hurricane? We thought we were lucky. And the next time it rained, there was a mess for sure.
Hello, sister.
Again, she doesn't even know the name of her own DLC. This kid is such a brat. I like that even in the hallucination caused by Evelyn, Lucas is still a little shit who's not even paying attention.
Yup.
Boy, it sure would have been nice for you to show us that instead of just putting it in text on the screen, Yoko Taro.
So yeah, that's it. That's the Daughters DLC. Just chronicling the first night of the infection, I guess.
I wish they had shown more pre-infection. The amount of post-infection was fine. I wish they had shown more pre-infection.
Same.
What we got, though, was cool. It was cool to see them bother to make, like, pre-infection bakers. Yeah, that stabbed in the throat with the bottle thing was insanity. What the fuck?
That was nuts.
No!
That was really nuts.
It's not even the last time that's gonna happen to him, either. Oh, this game rules. See you next time for more DLC. There's so many of them.